So for any equation y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, we want to find out where the x-intercepts are. And we know that the x-intercepts of a graph will be where the parabola comes down like this, and the x-intercepts will be where the graph hits the x-axis. So this will be one x-intercept there, and the other x-intercept will be there. And those two x values we can find out quite easily by using the quadratic formula. And we know the quadratic formula equals this: negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. Okay, and the a, b, c just come from a is the x squared value, b is the x value, and c is the constant. So we want to look at a question. We could look at question 1 here. We could say y equals 2x squared plus 8x and then plus 3, for instance. So we know that a is going to be 2. That's the number here. B is going to be positive 8, which is the number here, and C is going to be positive 3, which is this value here. So A, B, C. So therefore we know that x equals, the formula says negative b, so b is 8, so it's going to be negative 8 plus or minus the square root b squared. I always put this first step is always done with brackets, so substitute with brackets, so b squared minus 4 times a is 2, and then b is 3. All divided by 2 times a, which is 2 times 2. So we get negative 8 plus or minus the square root. Inside the square root we've got 64, and then minus 4 times 2 times 3 is 824. All over 4. So we get negative 8 plus or minus root 40 over 4. And if we get the calculator out, we get two answers. Negative 0.42 or negative 3.58. And those are the two x-intercepts of this graph. So if we were to graph this out, just do an approximation. We know that negative 0.42 is about here, and negative 3.58 would be about here. The graph opens up, so it would come down like this and go up like that. We know that the y-intercept would be 3, which is this value here at the end of the equation. Halfway will be our x value of the vertex. That's the other thing we need to note for this. But halfway between the two x-intercepts will be h, the value of the x value of the vertex. K would be the y value, which you can work out later on.